Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. Here basically we are discussing about the topic textbooks. So here basically the American government told that basically we trusted Microsoft, and Microsoft basically trusted their people basically. But Microsoft basically don't know that basically the text box which he is using in the controls, in the web application, in the SDK, software development kits, that actually he is deriving from the subscription basically. Subscription means it might be in the form of tax also basically. If he is paying the tax. But here basically the question is, in tax also basically, if government basically don't know this, right? Government also basically might not be knowing this. Otherwise basically they might have written in the tax. When you basically display the tax verifications, tax data basically, that time basically you have to display everything basically. Because that is a rule of the government only basically. Government has created the rule. In that also basically they might not have written that. For example, one company basically is paying the tax amount. In that tax basically they have to write everything basically. But if you check that basically tax data, there also basically they might not have written. I have never checked that basically because I have never basically worked as a good level post basically. I just worked as a software delivery head. That also basically currently I am not working. But I am 100% sure basically they might not have written. Why? Because they also basically don't know. So the Indian government, sorry, the American governments, because software means American government basically. So American government basically also don't know. So one of the person told that America is also getting power supply, that is the nuclear power companies of the America are getting data from some set of countries. So here the question is, nobody basically are able to track this basically. The text box basically is created from 1000 city. If that 1000 city will not been added as a power control, which the power software, which the computer is getting as a power, special power basically, that text box will not get display basically. Text box will not get display. So one of the person told that this basically is a big issue basically, and in this big issue basically the space center basically entered. They basically was asked by the other than Earth Planet Space Center group that have you checked this basically which Sunil Nair is telling. Then they basically got into tense basically. So in next video basically we are going to see a little bit more about this tension.